The Mothman, the haunting legend of Point Pleasant. They say some legends are born from fear, shadows that creep in the night, eyes that glow like embers in the darkness. Tonight, we unveil the unsettling truth behind one of the most terrifying cryptids in American folklore. This is the legend of the Mothman. The first sightings. It was a cold November night in 1966, in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Two young couples were driving near an abandoned World War II munitions plant, a place locals called the TNT area. As their headlights pierced the darkness, they saw something unnatural. A towering figure, nearly 7 feet tall, with massive wings and glowing red eyes that seemed to bore into their souls. It stood motionless, until it moved. Suddenly, it spread its wings and took flight, chasing their car at speeds of over 100 miles per hour. Word spread quickly. More and more people claimed to have seen the creature lurking near the abandoned TNT plant. Farmers reported missing livestock. Hunters swore they saw its glowing eyes watching them from the trees. But what was it? A giant bird? A supernatural entity? Or something far worse? Spreading fear and unsettling reports. As more sightings emerged, strange occurrences followed. Electrical appliances malfunctioned. Radios emitted strange static noises. And then, the phone calls started. Eyewitnesses received ominous warnings, voices whispering, "Stay away." But from what? And why? A local journalist, Mary Heyer, began reporting on the Mothman phenomenon, only to be visited by strange men in black suits. They asked her bizarre questions and warned her not to investigate further. But she refused to stay silent. The town of Point Pleasant was gripped by fear. People stayed indoors after dark. The sense of unease was unbearable. And then, the nightmares began. Residents reported experiencing vivid dreams. Visions of bridges collapsing, of drowning, of something lurking just beyond their vision, watching, waiting. The Silver Bridge tragedy. Exactly 1 year after the first sightings, on December 15, 1967, the Silver Bridge, connecting Point Pleasant to Ohio, suddenly collapsed during rush hour. 46 people lost their lives. It was one of the worst disasters in West Virginia history. Some believe the Mothman was a warning, an omen of doom. Others claim it was responsible for the disaster. But one thing is certain, after the bridge fell, the sightings ceased. Was it coincidence? Or had its purpose been fulfilled? Theories and the unexplained. What was the Mothman? Was it a cryptid, a lost species, or something far more sinister? Some speculate that it was an interdimensional being, a visitor from another world. Others claim it was a government experiment, gone horribly wrong. Then there are those who believe it was a harbinger of disaster, a creature drawn to catastrophe. And here's the eerie part: sightings of similar winged creatures have been reported before disasters worldwide. The Chernobyl meltdown, the Fukushima tsunami, even 9/11. Is the Mothman a messenger of doom? Or something that exists just beyond human understanding? Modern-day sightings and unanswered questions. Despite the Mothman's disappearance from Point Pleasant, reports of similar creatures persist. In Chicago, multiple people have claimed to see a winged humanoid stalking the city skyline. In Mexico, locals whisper of La Lechuza, an owl-like entity linked to tragedy. In India, villagers report seeing a giant bat-like creature before deadly floods. Could it be the same entity? A species that thrives in the shadows? Or are these warnings that something terrible is yet to come? Eyewitness accounts and encounters. Let's hear from those who claim to have come face to face with the Mothman. Microphone eyewitness number 1. I was driving late at night when I saw it, red eyes glowing in the dark. I swear, it was staring right at me. Microphone eyewitness number 2. It was massive. Bigger than any bird. It had wings, but they were leathery, like a bat's. And when it moved, I felt pure terror. Microphone eyewitness number 3. The air around me got heavy. My car radio went dead. Then, I saw it, standing on the side of the road, watching. I still dream about those eyes. These stories are eerily similar, despite being from different people, in different places, at different times. Final warning: if you ever find yourself alone at night, near an abandoned place, and you see a shadow with glowing red eyes, run. Because some legends are real. Subscribe for more eerie mysteries.